They say that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is that your intelligence is low and you never learn to read.
Always read the fine print.
Or that you're too stubborn for your own good and ignore all given warnings. Whether your intentions are pure or selfish in nature, it turns out that actions have consequences which, if you are as lucky as one such as myself, can bring about much-needed winds of change.
It feels like forever I've been in the shadow of others. At least that's how it was before I came to this plane. Too small, too weak, too different. But that wasn't true! I just needed one chance to show them. They just never gave it to me.
Then take it.
Huh?
Do not wait for a chance to show them your worth. Seize it. Show everyone the true might of any.
I thought that boost was all I would ever need to show them. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely did. The power of my clan grew and grew, but it was all for him. I was still in his shadow. That help he gave me was minimal, and I just knew the power my people adored was mine and mine alone. I had proven my worth to the clan, the elders, and everything around the cave, but his voices constantly tormented me, demanding more, expecting too much, and grating on my last nerve until I decided to fix what I saw as the problem.
Do you truly think you can withstand the incessant cacophony of the insignificant masses? That you can replace me? Be me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Why would I be you when I could just as easily erase you?
Some gifts were bestowed upon me immediately, though a lot of the mutations came later. Where I woke up was not my home, at least not yet. It was different, one that I would eventually call my own. However, how I woke up was worse. Turns out that one doesn't magically get unlimited power upon the consumption of a deity. Quite the opposite, actually. Self-driven movement was a luxury that I could ill afford, and the pain was almost unbearable.
That much power is not meant for a vessel as small as you.
And that much weight is not meant to be supported by one's chest either, but that didn't seem to deter where you chose to sleep, did it?
I snooze where warmth and cushion are provided.
Moving on. Obviously, I wasn't completely alone, but a god without followers is nothing more than a disappointment to themselves and anyone else around with expectations. With nothing to offer anyone, I sought to grow power on my own. It didn't always go as planned, but with a handful of new spells at my disposal, I did learn I had some fun new abilities.
Mama?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh, good. That would have been weird. What you got to eat around here?
My, we'll call them studies, took me to planes far from my own. Not always by choice. But, as if by some strange pull of the strings of luck, something good came from each jump.
Some better than others.
Of course. Nothing is better or stronger than the bond with your first.
Even when you split him into pieces.
Especially when you answer his every prayer. Now stop being grumpy! You know no one could ever replace you. You're my favorite.
As you were saying, money.
Right. Sorry, Westy. Every different plane that was visited provided a souvenir for me to bring home to the cave.
I guess I'm not tied to this world. Where are we going exactly?
I'm so lost. It's not gay hell, but I can work with this. Sure, I'll hang around for a bit.
The cult was growing. My power was growing. We were on top of the world. Clearly, this realm was mine. and I went out to prove it. This is a nice kingdom. I think I'll take it.
You sure are welcome to try.
Now, keep in mind, when you spend the majority of your life in a cave surrounded by only a small handful of kobolds, the frame of reference for what is considered a high number of creatures can get a bit skewed. Remember when I mentioned what gods are without enough followers? Yeah, being completely destroyed in a very one-sided fight was humbling, to say the least. It was my first taste of defeat, an eye-opening experience that would inform how the next chapter of the cult was to be run. And force wasn't gonna work. Not just yet. So, I was completely out of ideas.
Good thing you are the only one in charge, huh?
Yeah. Imagine that. The timeless eldritch being has insight the young kobold freshly into their second lifetime doesn't. Weird flex, but go off.
Watch them. Mimic their actions. Give them comfort, safety, companionship. A place to belong.
Oh, Westy, do I have to?
Do you want to always be this weak?
He was right. I was given the power to be able to see creatures for what they truly are, and to hear what those most desperate crave in times of need. It was the only way for the cult to move forward. And so we did. I assumed my role as a simple community leader, bringing people closer to the gifts of the many with Westy and Garrison.
Beast Garrison.
Yeah, apologies. Beast Garrison, presenting as nothing more than my muscle. Together, we were able to offer security and valuable intel to those who needed it.
Welcome to my cafe. What can I interest you in today?
Welcome to the Golden Tiger Casino. Please do remember that here in my grand establishment, the house always wins.
And I can keep those shiny things I find?
If you don't get caught.
Deal!
Perfect. Remember, you have to report back anything that I might find of it.
Yeah, of course.
There he goes. But most of all, we were able to provide a safe space for those who felt completely out of place in this strange world. A home away from home for some that sought comfort in their planar travels.
Wait a second. How do you see them?
Fine. No offering my services to those marked for sacrifice. Really? It would be really funny though.
I hate it here. Wait, that whole pool is mine? I guess it's not so bad.
My name is Jamadul Qarnayn.
Kalinror.
Excuse me?
I think I'll call you Kalin. But your name is Kalinror.
I'm sorry. It is?
Are you lost?
Yeah, I think I am.
Fine. You can come home with me.
Yay!
As the cult continued to grow, I found the world around me changing, reshaping to one of my own design. It was almost as if I was molding it myself, with the subtle influences of members of the cult, of course. Our hierarchy was perfect. Myself and my shadows kept our hands dirty so that the lower ranks were provided with the security, safety, and comfortable facade of our perfect community, without the prying eyes of a general public. Even with my newfound ability to manipulate our environment, there were variables not even I could predict, let alone prepare for. For example, alliances were formed with past enemies.
Oh, back for more, are you?
Well, of course. Said this kingdom would be mine.
I highly doubt that.
That crystal belongs to me. That shouldn't have been possible. Show me how you fuse the two.
Only if you get off me and help me up.
actual bonds and friendships formed with those whom really had nothing to offer up to the many.
I'm telling you, I lost it a long time ago. Of course I don't have it. It's still gone. But you are welcome to stay the night if you need to.
Maybe. Got any games we could play?
Of course. I just learned a new one I could teach you.
Just put this maid outfit on and say these lines. Please, Manny, please.
Why exactly am I doing this again?
Please, 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 please.
She's probably just scared she won't look as good as me in that dress.
How dare! Give me that, you're on.
Yes!
Yes!
High five!
High five!
Well, you look fun. Hey, do you want something special?
Really? I can have that?
Of course you can have it. These things are amazing.
No!
The rapid growth of the cult brought forth some unexpected personal changes that I handled with all the grace one would expect from a leader. Esty, please, I can't do this anymore. What if I kill them all, destroy the cult, erase my name? It would just be us again. We can end this, can't we?
Manny, put down the dusk fan.
And that's when I left. And none of you noticed. My copy did a great job of making sure of that. But the mutations were too much to hide without revealing information that would have put everyone in the cult in danger.
Not to mention, you were a walking time bomb.
Relax, Westy. He's not wrong.
Maybe, but he needs to learn to watch his tone towards you.
Or you need to learn to mind your business and stay out of ours.
Can I not have one day where you two aren't at each other's throats?
Yeah, sure.
As Garrison so nicely pointed out, mixing already unstable wild magic, consumption of a demigod, and fast growth of the number of followers is a surefire way to destroy everything around a person. I had no intention of returning to the cave until I could once again provide the safe world that I had always promised, no matter how long that took. At least, that was the plan, until someone read a letter not addressed to him.
In my defense, you're welcome. Also, he handed it to me.
My apologies for assuming your loyalty was stronger than your need to be petty.
I wasn't being petty.
You were!
Enough! From both of you. Please, just let me finish. Despite that mistake, mix-ups like this can be a good reminder of your origins and even rekindle the bonds which are forming the foundation of this whole crazy adventure. So, Garrison, thank you. I knew there was a reason I was still keeping you around other than that. Oh, stop it. Westy, you damn well know your part in all of this, which I'm also not without gratitude for. Get over here, you big fluff ball. What would I do without you two?
Probably nothing nearly as exciting as we put you through.
Ugh, that's for sure.